Namo Namah, Namaskaram, good morning, Go Corona. In this video lecture, we will discuss about payoff from option. In the last video, we discussed about the concept of option contract and types of option contract. Before watching this video, you should know about the concept of option and the types of option. After watching that video, come to this part. There are 4 cases: call option holder, call option writer, put option holder, put option writer, and then after that we will make comparison between 4. So this is our lecture plan. Now let us discuss the first case. Before discussing the first case, what is our problem? What are the information given in the questions? 3 months call option premium is ₹2 and 3 months put option premium is ₹3. Exercise price, which is also called strike price or contract price, in both the cases is ₹50. What is our question? Find out net payoff of call option writer, call option holder, put option writer and put option holder when spot price of a stock on the exercise day is ₹40, ₹47, ₹50, ₹52 and ₹60. Before answering, we must know the key questions, and these key questions must be in sequence. First of all, we should know what is exercise price or strike price, as in the question it was ₹50. Second question is about break-even point. So break-even point is calculated differently in case of call option and put option. Break-even point is equal to exercise price plus call option premium in case of call option, but in case of put option, break-even point is equal to exercise price minus put option premium. Third point, and the third question, when will be option exercised? It depends upon 2 things. First, what is spot price and exercise price? We will make compare. And second, what is the case of option? It is writer or seller. And the last question is what is net payoff? So net payoff is the difference between payoff when call was exercised minus premium. So net payoff is the difference between payoff and premium. Now let us solve the question. First case, call option holder, which is also called call option buyer. Spot price we have recorded in the cell 40, 70, 50, 52 and 60. Now the question arises, when the call option will be exercised by the buyer? Whenever market price or spot price is greater than the exercise price. So 50 is the exercise price, and in this case option will be exercised. So if market price rises more than the strike price, then buyer will go to the seller and he will exercise the right. So in this case, the payoff will be 50 minus 52, that is 2, which is highlighted by blue color. And next case, the payoff will be 10, 60 minus 50, that is the exercise price. Now we have recorded premium. We know that while purchasing right by the buyer, in case of call option holder, buyer pays the premium. So therefore it is recorded as -2, indicated by red color. Net payoff is the summation of payoff from the call and premium. So if we add these 2 values, we will get net payoff. So net payoff in first case is -2. Now when option is exercised, the payoff changes. See, in case of price, market price is 52. So this is the break-even point. Break-even point is equal to exercise price plus call option premium. So 50 plus 2 is 52. So in this case, there is no profit, no loss. But after that, profit increases. So 10 plus minus 2, that is equal to 8. So that is how we will calculate payoff in each case. So this was about option holder. Come to the second, call option writer, which is also called call option seller. The question is same, only the case is different. So spot price is recorded, 50 is the exercise price, and the break even point is same, exercise price plus call premium, that is 52. So after break even point, we observe that seller loses because the buyer has exercised the right. If buyer gains, then seller will lose. So opposite will happen. But what is the profit to the seller? That is equal to the premium received. And in this case, the right is not exercised because market price is lower. So in case of call option is only exercised by the buyer whenever market price is more than exercise price. But profit of the buyer arises after break-even point. But in this case, there is opposite. After break-even point, in this case, the seller's profit is negative. It means seller obtains loss. Now, third case, put option holder. Again, the information is same. Payoff depends upon spot price and exercise price. Now, in this case, again, the exercise price is 50. Break-even point is different in case of put option. Break-even point is equal to exercise price minus put option premium. So 50 minus 3. 3 is the premium on put option. So 50 minus 3, that is equal to 47. Payoff. So whenever market price falls, the put option buyer will go to the seller of the put option and will exercise the right. So whenever market price is lower, the buyer will sell to the seller and exercise the right. So therefore, buyer will gain. So what is the gain? Exercise price is 50 and the market price or spot price is 47. So difference between exercise price and spot price is the gain or payoff. So 3 in this case 10, 50 minus 40, that is 10. So indicated by blue color here. This is the gain. Now why 0 in this row after this? Because the buyer will not exercise the price. As we know that premium was paid by the buyer, so therefore minus 3 is recorded in the each cell. And we discussed earlier, net payoff is the difference between payoff from the call, addition of payoff from the call and premium. So if we add these two cells, we will get this figure. So 10 plus minus 3 is equal to 7. Similarly, we will do, so in the last case, 0 plus minus 3, that is equal to minus 3. So we observe that the break-even price is 47. So in this case, net payoff is 0. And whenever market price is lower, so there is profit. And whenever market price is higher than the break-even price, there is loss, which is limited to the premium. Let us discuss the fourth case. All the informations are same. Only we have to know what is the break-even point. Break-even point is 47 as discussed in the previous case. Exercise price is same, that is 50. And whenever market price is higher, the buyer will sell in the market and will not exercise the right. So therefore, the payoff is 0 in this case. But whenever market price less than exercise price, then buyer will sell to the seller and exercise the right, and therefore buyer will gain but seller will lose. So therefore 47 minus 50 minus 3 is the payoff, which is loss to the seller. Similarly, we will calculate in case of 40. Now how do we calculate net payoff? That is the addition of payoff from the call and premium. So minus 10 plus 3, that is equal to minus 7. Let us discuss in case of 60, 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. So we observe that at 47 the break even price the profit is 0, less than that there is loss, and if market price is higher the profit is exactly equal to premium. So therefore we can say that the profit of the seller is limited to the premium but the loss is unlimited. Now, and we are going to discuss the 4 cases in a single sheet, and we can compare among 4. So in case of call option buyer and call option seller, break even point is same, but whatever payoff in case of buyer is exactly opposite in case of seller, call option seller. And similarly in case of put option buyer and put option seller, break even point was 47. Similarly in case of put option seller, break even point was 47. And in case of buyer, put option buyer, if you observe net payoff 7, 0, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, and if we compare with these net payoff with put option seller, it is exactly opposite. So if we understand one case deeply, we can solve the net payoff for the other. So these 4 cases give you the complete picture and we can compare. So in 4 cases we see that the payoff of seller is opposite of payoff of buyer. So we have to concentrate to calculate net payoff of buyer only. We can calculate seller similarly by entering the value. If buyer's value, if buyer gains, then seller loses. So that is the end of today's lecture. In this lecture we try to make you clear about the 4 cases, and at the end we compare. Thank you so much.